Hold on to your seats, folks. This is gonna blow your mind. We've got a situation here. A real, who invited Russia to the G7 kind of situation. While we were all busy not electing Trump, he was busy having secret talks with Putin about Ukraine. Yes, that Ukraine. The one currently being invaded by, you guessed it, Putin. Now you'd think a peace talk about a country would involve, well, that country. But that's where things get as clear as a bottle of borscht in a snowstorm. No Ukraine at the peace table. Apparently, Zelenskyy was busy fending off actual tanks, not metaphorical ones driven by ex-presidents with bad tans. The audacity of it all, folks. Holding secret peace talks while a country fights for its life is like trying to order takeout for someone while they're choking at a restaurant. It's not helpful, it's just rude. And where did this diplomatic masterclass take place? Not The Hague, not Geneva, but sunny Saudi Arabia. You know, the bastion of democracy and open dialogue. It's almost too perfect, isn't it? Like a punchline written by a satirist who's run out of ideas. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the secret peace talks, Zelenskyy's reaction, the global response to Trump's power play, and the shocking twists that follow. You won't want to miss what's coming next. So, why the sudden urge to play peacemaker, you ask? Well, according to the man himself, he's sick of seeing Ukraine not win. Yes, you heard that right. Not sick of the war, not sick of the bloodshed, but sick of Ukraine's, frankly, inspiring resistance. And Zelenskyy? Well, he's a dictator, says Trump. A modestly successful comedian who has no cards. Now, I'm no expert in international diplomacy, but I'm pretty sure insulting the guy whose country you're trying to broker peace for isn't in the handbook. Maybe it's in the chapter on things only people who lost an election by millions do. But wait, there's more. Trump also hinted at a previous mineral deal Zelenskyy supposedly rejected, implying this whole war could have been avoided if only Ukraine had just handed over its natural resources. Because that's how you prevent invasions, right? You just give the bully your lunch money and hope he doesn't come back for your milk money tomorrow. This whole Zelensky's to blame narrative is as believable as Trump's tax returns. It's a distraction, folks, plain and simple. A way to shift blame, sow discord, and maybe, just maybe, make Putin feel a little less lonely in the international pariah club. Now let's talk about this so-called peace deal. Details are as scarce as common sense in a Trump rally. But here's what we've gleaned from the whispers and leaks. Russia gets to keep some of the territory it stole. Ukraine gets something economic benefits. Oh, and did I mention the part where the US might get a sweet deal on rare earth minerals? See, it all makes sense now. It's not about peace, it's about profit. It's about Trump trying to play kingmaker while lining his own pockets. Or at least distracting from the multiple investigations into his various alleged wrongdoings. And what does Zelenskyy, the actual leader of the country being carved up like a Thanksgiving turkey, have to say about all this? Well, he's made it quite clear that any deal made without Ukraine's involvement is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. He's been on the phone with world leaders, rallying support, reminding everyone that Ukraine is not a pawn in some geopolitical chess game. It's a country fighting for its survival, and its people deserve a voice, not a backroom deal. So, how's the world reacting to Trump's grand return to the global stage? Well, it's a mixed bag. Some Republican senators are singing his praises, which is about as surprising as finding out Ted Cruz took a vacation during a crisis. European leaders are less than thrilled, with German Chancellor Scholz basically saying, "We're trying to have a serious conversation here," and Trump's over there playing air guitar with a rubber chicken. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian people are understandably wary. They've seen this movie before and it doesn't end well. The soldiers on the front lines, the families huddled in bomb shelters, they're not interested in abstract concepts of peace. They want security, they want their country back, and they want a future free from fear. The bottom line, folks, is this. Peace is not a photo op. It's not a bargaining chip in some ego-driven power play. It's a long, hard road paved with dialogue, compromise, and most importantly, respect for the people whose lives are on the line. And until Trump understands that, he's about as helpful in this situation as a chocolate fire guard. After all these peace talks, what comes next? The world is watching closely. Will there be a lasting peace, or is this just a temporary truce? Experts are divided. Some believe this could be the beginning of a new era of diplomacy, while others fear it might just be a pause before the next conflict. One thing is certain, the people of Ukraine will continue to fight for their sovereignty and freedom. Their resolve is unwavering, their courage undeniable. The stakes are high, not just for Ukraine but for the whole world, as we navigate these turbulent times. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on the unfolding events and the global reactions. The story is far from over, and every new development could reshape the landscape of international politics. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing remains clear. The pursuit of peace is a journey that requires vigilance, resilience, and unwavering commitment. Keep watching, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep hoping. The future is ours to shape.